Three things that nobody tells you about work-life balance, even though they should, because they're very important and they can change your life. The very first thing is that I've already addressed this before. Work-life balance does not exist. It is a made-up concept, because in reality it is very hard and almost impossible to achieve work-life balance. Rather than struggling almost all of your life trying to achieve work-life balance, what I definitely advise is for you to begin to love your work. Find little things in your work that you can connect with. Find little things in your work that make you happy and give you joy, so that work doesn't feel like something that you have to escape from every single day. And same thing for home as well, because a lot of people forget that sometimes, even when you talk of work-life balance, like life is the good one and work is the bad one. For some people, life is actually the bad one, and they don't want to come back to that reality every single day. So rather than just trying to look at it as, these two opposite things, like one is good and one is bad, try to find a playing field where both of them are actually good, where both of them, you're thriving both at work and at home, and accept the reality that it's not always going to be 50-50. In fact, it's not always going to be happy. Sometimes you're going to have bad work days, and that's okay. And sometimes even at home, things are going to suck and they're not going to be the best, and that's okay as well. You find, you face these hurdles, you jump over them, and life moves on. So that's the very first and most important thing. The second thing about work-life balance, even though, like I said, it doesn't exist, is that a lot of times it's more in your head than in reality. And what that means is that you're going to spend a huge amount of your time and a huge amount of your mental space just feeling bad about and not being able to achieve work-life balance, when in reality nobody is able to do that. And a lot of people that are pretending like they have this perfect balance of work and life, it's really not true. We live in an age of social media where everybody's trying to flaunt their lives and show that they have the most perfect life, when a lot of times it's not true. So whenever you feel bad, or whenever you're tempted to feel bad about your work, like, oh, I spent 10 hours today at work, or oh, I've not had enough time to do this thing lately, just understand that you are human and give yourself a tap on the back for being human. The third thing about work-life balance that nobody tells you and nobody talks about is the fact that you get to decide what work-life balance looks like for you. There's no script. You don't have to mold your life or your work to fit someone else's. There's always talk about, oh, I want to be like this person that works only 5 hours a day or 3 days a week and all of that. I want to be like this person that even though they have a full-time job, they're able to travel to 20 countries all around the year. We don't even know if that's true. Work-life balance, if that's something that you're working towards, looks different for every single person. Maybe for you, you actually really love your work, and you understand that maybe you have a business and you understand that in the first year or the second year of business, you have to put in some extra work to really build the foundations of your business. Same thing with work. Maybe you're literally just starting out in your career, and you know that you need to lay a good foundation so that you can boost that CV up, and you can get a lot of really good companies on your CV. A lot of these things, this is reality, and this is, the reality that a lot of creatives and business owners and people in their 9-to-5 have to face every single day. So you have to decide, what do I want it to look like for me? Maybe I want to be able to build up a life where, even though I have a 9-to-5, I'm able to travel to, different countries around here. I spoke about this in a previous video, just certain things that you can start to do if you want to travel more despite having a 9-to-5. So you may want to check that out. Just figure out for yourself, this is what work-life balance means for me. Maybe work-life balance means, even though I have a 9-to-5, I'm able to take care of my physical health. So I'm able to go to the gym, I'm able to eat healthy, I'm able to meal prep my meals. It can be little things and it can also be big things. But at the end of the day, you get to decide what exactly is a little thing or what exactly is a big thing and what exactly that it is that you want. So do not be tempted to look into another person's life and just feel like that's exactly, no. Decide for yourself and let me know if you found this helpful.